Pause. Stop whatever you're doing. Because this is not just another message. This is not a coincidence. This is a divine transmission delivered to you through the story of a man who was never meant to blend in, Elon Musk. And today, the message coming through his journey is meant to awaken something inside you that has been dormant for too long. You may think you just clicked on this video accidentally, but heaven arranges nothing by accident. When God wants to activate a warrior, he sends a message disguised as a story. And today, that story is Elon Musk, not the billionaire, not the CEO, not the headline, but the vessel, the messenger, the example of what unstoppable faith, relentless vision, and uncomfortable discipline looks like. So listen carefully. Because once you hear this, you will not be the same again. There are moments in every person's life when the divine tries to interrupt your routine. This is that moment. Elon Musk's life was never about money. It was never about cars, rockets, or social media. It was about proving that when God puts a fire in someone's heart, no human being can extinguish it. And that is the message for you today. The fire inside you was placed by God, not by society. And only you can decide whether you will feed it or suffocate it. When Elon was a child, he didn't fit in. He was quiet, bullied, misunderstood, rejected. People thought he was strange because his mind worked in places far beyond ordinary imagination. But in the realm of destiny, isolation is preparation. When God wants to give someone a vision bigger than the world, he first separates them from the world. And maybe that's why you felt different your entire life. Maybe that's why you never felt like you belonged. Maybe that's why you were never able to fit in with the crowd, because you were never meant to. God does not build world changers through comfort. He builds them through pressure. Through storms. Through loneliness. Through the weight of dreams so big they scare you. And Elon carried that weight long before the world ever knew his name. But listen carefully. Because everything Elon faced, every insult, every failure, every rejection, is the same pattern God uses to shape people who will do the impossible. The divine doesn't choose perfect people. The divine chooses prepared people. And preparation almost always looks like pain. When Elon tried to start his first company, he had no money. No luxury. No fame. He slept in the office. He showered at the gym. He coded until his hands shook and his eyes burned. Not because he wanted success, but because the mission was bigger than comfort. Bigger than sleep. Bigger than fear. And this is where God's message to you begins. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Start with what you have. I will multiply it. You keep thinking you need more money. More support. More confidence. More motivation. But God says you need one thing, decision. A single decision can rewrite destiny. Elon decided that ordinary was not his portion. He decided that fear would not control him. He decided that the world's opinions would not dictate his future. And you must decide the same. Because the difference between the life you're living now and the life you're capable of is not opportunity, it's obedience to the calling inside you. And if you think Elon Musk succeeded because he was lucky, listen closely. The path God chooses for his warriors is never easy. Never smooth. Never predictable. It is filled with failures that test your patience. Losses that test your faith. People who walk away just before you rise. Elon went broke. He was rejected by investors dozens of times. His rockets exploded. People mocked him. Experts called him delusional. The media laughed at him. But God whispered, "Keep going." Because when God gives you a mission that the world doesn't understand, you will be misunderstood by the world. What looks like madness to others is obedience to heaven. And every time Elon fell, God used the fall as fuel. This is your reminder, failure is not punishment. Failure is preparation. Every closed door is direction. Every delay is protection. Every disappointment is instruction. And the very thing you think disqualifies you is the thing God plans to use for your elevation. Now listen carefully, because this part is for you personally. There is a calling on your life. There is a mission assigned to your spirit. There is a greatness inside you that you have not even touched yet. You have visions you don't talk about. Dreams you're scared to share. Ideas that feel too big for your environment. An inner voice that keeps telling you, you were made for more. That voice is not imagination. That voice is divine. God doesn't give random dreams. God gives prophetic previews. Elon saw electric cars before the world believed in them. He saw reusable rockets before scientists accepted them. He saw Mars colonization when people still laughed. And when people called him crazy, God said, "Perfect. That's exactly who I use." Because only those who are willing to look crazy for a season get crowned in the next. If you want normal results, live a normal life. If you want extraordinary impact, you must be willing to be misunderstood, judged, doubted, and even abandoned for a while. That is the path of the chosen. Now let's talk about pressure, because God uses pressure as a divine tool. Do you know why diamonds shine? Because they survived pressure. Do you know why rockets launch? Because they create pressure. Do you know why chosen ones rise? Because pressure activates purpose. Elon was under pressure every single day. Companies collapsing. Bills piling up. Promises breaking. Dreams slipping through his fingers. But every time he was tempted to give up, God increased the pressure, not to destroy him, but to transform him. Because pressure doesn't break you. Pressure reveals you. And right now, God is applying pressure in your life for the same reason. Not to harm you. But to shape you. To elevate you. To prepare you for the calling you keep running from. Every struggle you're facing right now is molding you. Every challenge is sharpening you. Every setback is aligning you. God is not late. God is not silent. God is not ignoring you. He is preparing you. Let's return to Elon. Because his journey carries a prophetic lesson. When he had only one rocket left, after 3 explosions. After losing millions. After being humiliated publicly. After being told to quit. He looked at the sky and said, "We'll try again." And that 4th rocket changed history. One more try. One more step. One more prayer. One more attempt. You're not out of chances. You're not out of time. You're not out of divine favor. You are one step away from a breakthrough that will make sense of everything you've been through. God wants me to tell you this clearly. Do not quit before the 4th rocket. Because your miracle may be in the attempt you haven't made yet. Elon's life proves something deep and spiritual. When God chooses someone for a mission, the world cannot stop them. Failure cannot stop them. Fear cannot stop them. People cannot stop them. Even they cannot stop themselves, because purpose will chase them. Your purpose is chasing you right now. That's why you're listening. That's why these words feel heavy. Because your spirit recognizes truth before your mind does. You are not average. You are not random. You are not forgotten. You are not weak. You are divine design. You are chosen. You are destined. And God is calling you higher. But hear this clearly. Success did not make Elon Musk powerful. Obedience did. Obedience to the calling. Obedience to the vision. Obedience to the inner voice. Obedience to the mission he didn't fully understand, but deeply felt. That same obedience is being demanded from you. So ask yourself. What dream have you abandoned? What gift have you buried? What idea have you been ignoring? What calling have you been running from? Because God is saying, pick it back up. Build what I placed in your heart. Start again. Rise again. You are ready. Now let's address something most people avoid: sacrifice. Every destiny requires sacrifice. Elon sacrificed sleep. He sacrificed comfort. He sacrificed relationships. He sacrificed ease. He sacrificed everything ordinary, so he could step into the extraordinary. And if you want to rise the way God intends for you, you cannot hold on to both comfort and calling. One must go. Greatness demands a price. But the reward is destiny. And here is something powerful, a message straight for your spirit. Success is not about being the smartest. Not the richest. Not the most talented. Success is about who can endure the most. Who can persist when others quit. Who can believe when others doubt. Who can keep going when everything falls apart. Who can get up when life knocks them down. Elon kept getting up. That is why God kept lifting him. And if you keep getting up, your elevation is guaranteed. Let's talk about vision, because vision is divine. Vision is the language of God. When God wants to guide you, He places a vision inside you that is too big for your environment, too unusual for your family, too advanced for your friends, and too intimidating for your own mind. Elon's visions were not believed. Your visions may not be believed either. But they were not given to them. They were given to you. Stop expecting people who don't carry your calling to understand your destiny. They are not meant to. And now we come to the turning point of this entire message. The divine used Elon Musk to prove a spiritual law. When your mission is bigger than you, God becomes your strength. You are not supposed to do it alone. You were never meant to rely only on yourself. You were meant to rely on God. Every time Elon reached the limit of human capacity, God provided something supernatural: a breakthrough, a connection, a miracle, a moment, a spark. Your miracles are waiting for your movement. Your breakthroughs are waiting for obedience. Your elevation is waiting for action. God will not move until you do. So here is what God wants from you now. Stop doubting yourself. Stop delaying your purpose. Stop shrinking your dreams. Stop settling for less. Stop living like you're powerless. You are not powerless. You are full of potential. You are full of divine intelligence. You are full of gifts the world has not seen yet. The same God who led Elon through storms will lead you too. The same divine intelligence that guided him is available to you. The same spiritual strength that sustained him is inside you. Now breathe. Because you are about to receive the core of this message. The part God wants to plant in your heart permanently. Here it is. You are chosen for a mission that the world cannot stop. Move. Build. Create. The divine is with you. That's the message. That's the calling. That's the activation. Your life is about to shift. Your story is about to ascend. Your mission is about to awaken. You will rise. You will build. You will succeed. You will fulfill your destiny. Because the divine has declared it. And what God has declared, no one can deny. This is your Elon Musk God message. This is your wake-up call. This is your confirmation. This is your divine instruction. Now move. Rise. Start. Begin. Take action. Because God is with you, and when God is with you, nothing can stop you.